This is the best feature of this generator. Oh, you can just start it cold. Pretty much just took it out from storage, one pull and it works. Let's make a quick review on my generator. So, even though my vision is go full electrical, at the moment my main source of power, unfortunately, is a generator. But the good thing is about the generator, it's so easy to use. I mean, you just saw the start of the generator, you just one pull, it works, the power is there, you don't need to think about anything, you just buy one of these things and off you go. Off-grid living, happy days. So, and yeah, I just want to show you some spec and some thoughts what I've done with it, so how I set it up in my system. So yeah, so what's my thoughts about the generator? Well, I mean, part of it's noisy, it's perfect. I mean, it works, you put the fuel in and that's it. I mean, put it on and it just works without no hitch. I mean, started easy, works reliably. So far, how much I used it, let's say, I can't tell you hours, but let's say I used 25 litres of petrol so far, and flawless. Right, so this is the noise level of the generator when you're next to it. It's idle. You might say how bad it can get. Well, let's just show. So at the moment it's in echo mode, and now I will switch it just on, so basically it will start to produce a maximum power and maximum RPM. Going back to echo mode, so that's really handy. So yeah, now we're next to the generator at 500 watt load. I will put a feedback from the Victron Smart Shot over here, and yeah, so it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. And the way how I set it up, I have multiplus 2 charge inverter, and the reason why I chose multiplus 2 because it can be set up in a way where it can determine how much current it will draw from the source. So let's say I have a weak generator or I have a weak shore power, I can say okay, just take, let's say, 10 amps, 13 amps, 5 amps, whatever value is required at the point. And I have set up the generator in a way where I charge my batteries with only 500 watts. So the idea there is a manufacturer specification that says if you run the generator a quarter of the power, what's approximately is 500 watts, then you can run one tank about 11 hours. I'm not sure how long really one tank runs. I know it's long. I mean, it's definitely efficient. So, and confirm how much power I produce per litre of petrol. What I'm thinking is put 1 litre of petrol in and let us run dry and see then feedback how much power has been produced. Right, so let's do a 1 litre petrol in the generator, see how long it will run. I will take a time and we'll see how much power I produce. There we go. Well, that's my measuring cup. 1 litre, and yeah, let's put it in. I don't really feel comfortable keeping petrol in the cup. So I have put on the screen capture, as you can see here. You can see how much power is produced now, and that was like whatever was left in the tank, so I just let it run out dry. So now I put the 1 litre in and we'll just start it up, and then we'll be back when it finished, and then I will give you the results. Hello. So the generator just stopped, and it took 1 hour 58 minutes to consume 1 litre of petrol with average load about 700 watts. So the total production of power from 1 litre of petrol is around 1.4 kilowatt hours. I just did a quick math, and if my calculations are right, then 1 kilowatt of generator power costs £1. So the petrol price currently is around like £1.40, and I produce 1.4 kilowatts average, approximately 1.4 kilowatts of power. So it's like £1 per 1 kilowatt hour. The current grid price is, I want to say 30p, 36p. Let me check that. Just looked up, and yeah, so the average price is 34 pence per kilowatt hour on average. And yeah, so if you want to live on a generator, the kilowatt price per unit will be 3 times more expensive. Unfortunate, but you might say, well, why would you do that? Well, it's simple. Look, I live now here, so I mean, I'm in the middle of a river, and till I put my panels up, that's the only power source I have. So well, yeah, I mean, you get something and you lose something, I guess. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this experiment, I would say, and see you later.